But there's a quote in your book that I thought kind of encapsulates this theory. A miner slaving away on the dark side of the moon, Sam is driven mad when he discovers that he is one of many clones that have been created by his company as a supply of cheap, disposable workers, and that he has been duped with implanted memories into believing his long dead family are still alive back on Earth, awaiting his return. Science fiction is the archaeology of the future, a leftist philosopher once said. It is now on the verge of offering the documentary of our present. From your book, Another Now. So is the dystopian future of science fiction, was that part of you coming up with the idea of techno feudalism?
I'm not sure. Science fiction is part of everybody's thinking, especially those who don't think that they've been influenced by science fiction. Science fiction has always been with us. Even the Aboriginal dreamers of Australia, 40,000 years ago, if you look at their cave paintings, they imagined things that didn't exist. Look at Plato, the ancient Greek philosopher Plato. He uses science fiction all the time. He doesn't think of it as science fiction, but he has this in the Republic, the famous Plato's Republic text. He has a science fiction device. He says, imagine that there is a shepherd who finds a ring in the forest, and he puts it on his finger, and then twists it, and suddenly he's invisible. And he uses this device in order to enter the king's palace, murder the king, marry the queen, and then become ruler. And Plato is using this as a device in order to ask the question, is he going to be living the good life? Is he going to be happy doing this? So science fiction has always been with us. And I have to say, we said that backstage just before we came online. But full disclosure here, folks, I am a Trekkie. I start live long and prosper. And look, does the dystopian aspect of science fiction inform us? I think absolutely. In a book that I wrote some time ago, I called it Talking to My Daughter, A Brief History of Capitalism. I finished the book by saying that, look, the way we are proceeding as a species, given the technologies that do fantastic technologies. I'm a techie as well. I love technology. I don't like the way we use technology, right? But I love technology. The way that we have fashioned these fantastic technologies, especially the internet, artificial intelligence now, and so on, there's a fork on the road, which is coming up, and it will either take us to a liberal communism, which is Star Trek. There's no private property. There's no money. There is a hole in the wall that the replicator that produces anything. Nobody needs to work. They discuss philosophical issues and explore the cosmos, right? And they only have to deal with issues like money and trade when they come up to the Ferengi at the far reaches of the universe, who are still stuck in a neoliberal capitalist dystopia. So either we're going to move towards a liberal communism using this technology, or we're going to be experiencing the Matrix as a documentary. Because if you think about the Matrix, the Matrix, Neo and his mates at the beginning, they don't know that they are servants of machines. They think that they are leading a normal life, while at the same time living in false consciousness and working as essentially batteries, human electricity producers, serving the interests of the machines. And Karl Marx's great critique of capitalism is that in the end, the technologies that are developed in an environment of private ownership of capitalism, in other words, those technologies, instead of becoming our servants, our slaves, we become enslaved to them. Oh, that's a matrix for you. So science fiction is a wonderful way of organizing our thinking about the present. It's got nothing to do with the future as far as I'm concerned. I don't care.
Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe on your way out. You can catch the live stream of This is Revolution every Tuesday through Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. and Saturday, 9 a.m. Pacific time. This is Revolution.